Hello again and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome into the channel. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot. I'm Sarah. I'll be your intuitive guide and I will be taking you through a journey today with the card selection here. So we're going to be receiving a message today from the Divine Masculine. It wants to come through really badly. And one of the major themes that's occurring right now for the masculine collective is that they are feeling it. They feel the passion. We have Venus and Mars conjunct today. Now, this pair, Venus and Mars, currently in the sign of Leo. So we've got some egotistical triggers that are coming out even through these reunions that are coming through for the twin flames. Okay, so there is reunion energy leading to union energy in the air. Mark my words. This is a potent, powerful time. Keep your vibration high, stay in alignment, keep your thoughts where you wish to be. If you do not wish to be in union, then do not state that. If you do wish to be in union, state that, affirm that, believe that with every ounce of your being. Because what you think right now, you will create. We are in the lead up to the very potent, I think the most potent portal of the year, which is Lionsgate on 8/8 in Leo season. Leo season is just a spectacular, passionate burst of energy. So the counterparts are likely feeling the pleasure, the warmth, the tingling in your groin, okay, in your pelvic area. That's all I can say here on YouTube. And if feminines, you're feeling this yoni activation. It is the urge to merge. Okay, your masculine wants to make babies with you. Your masculine wants to pleasure you. They're likely pleasuring themselves. Okay, feminines, you're feeling this, you're picking up on this. It's like waves of energy just rushing through those lower chakras. Okay, your sacral chakra, the womb chakra has been cleared, it's been activated, it's been healed for the feminines, and the masculines are ready to come in, plant the seed. Many of you are going to be pregnant within a year or 2 or 3. You're going to be receiving the seed from your masculine. You are going to produce divine babies. Okay, this is all coming through so quickly and so rapidly. That's why it's so important to stay on track. And I'm going to try to be here as often as possible through the next 6 months as we lead up to this portal, this union portal. We have 6 months, guys. If you think that's a long time, you're not on the twin flame journey, okay? That is such a short period of time. So let's get our shit together, okay? Let's stay on track, stay motivated, and allow the triggers to come in and allow them to clean and clear out the debris, okay? Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. And so we begin. So remember, this is a message from your masculine. I'm still playing catch up, guys, before we dive in here, just real quickly with your messages, requests for readings. I am inundated, so I thank you so much. I'm very grateful to be inundated with requests. I likely won't be able to honor all the requests for the remainder of this month. So if you don't hear back from me, please reach out again next month. I'm doing the best I can to respond. And also, please know that it may just not be the right time to receive a reading from me. It may not be in alignment. So if that's the case, please do not take that personally. Reach out to me at a later date next month and see, and maybe the energies will be aligned, because I'm really in a place where I'm reading from such an aligned place. And so I have to be selective about who I'm working with at this time as well. But please know that's not personal at all. It's for the benefit and greater good of everyone involved. So let's begin. Calling in Archangel Michael, to create a sphere of golden light and loving protection around this reading, around reunions, unions for all of the divine counterparts, 144,000 of Archangel Michael's army. Please guard and protect them with all of your might, Archangel Michael. We love you so much. We're here. We're devoted to this path. I thank you all, your sisters of light, brothers of light that are on this journey. I thank my divine beloved counterpart, my other me, my other whole, okay, the spark inside of me. I thank him from the bottom of my heart. I thank God for placing me on this journey and placing all of you on this journey with me so that we may support one another, lift one another up, and take one another to the highest possible highs. And I ask my guides and my light team, my star family, to come in and to assist with this reading. And for the divine masculines, their higher selves, to please step through now. I am here to be your conduit. I am here to be your messenger. I am grateful for this role. I am grateful to be your guide, and I'm grateful to be the messenger so that your divine feminine can receive the message that she needs to receive most of this time. And so it is. Aho, amen. My beloved, I'm starting to realize what this journey is all about. And it's everything you've been telling me this entire time. I finally feel like my soul is aligning to yours. Whereas I always thought that you were light years ahead of me and you knew so much and your light was so strong that it would almost repel me and cause me to go deep inside of myself and to retreat and to go silent. But please know that the entire time that I was silent and that I was away, that you were the only one in my heart. I could not love anyone the way that I love you. I could not give to anyone the way that I give to you. But I had to find out for myself that I have my own divine light inside of me. I always looked to you for your light. And now I want to give. I want to be the light that you receive, just as I receive the light that you give. And I'm realizing that I am enough. That I don't need things or money or possessions or anyone else but you. And when I think about you, my whole being lights up. My soul is connected to yours. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means we're soulmates or twin flames, like you say, or that this is just a soul and a heart connection. But I know that we've known each other, as my soul knows yours on a level that I can't explain by my human self. And so my ego has been shed on this journey, my love. It's been shed so much and so many times. And every time my eyes meet yours, I shed more layers of shame, of self-deceit and self-abuse, of the self-hatred that has burdened my soul and my heart for so long. And I wonder how you see this light in me that I was never able to see. And even when I did things to hurt you, or I said things to break your heart, your love remained. And I see now that it was unconditional, unlike anyone else's in my life. You just loved me through it all. You're the one that's been there through everything, through thick and thin, through good and bad, through sickness and health. And during those times where I was at my lowest, I would see your face come through in everything that I did and everyone that I met. And you would just come through and embrace me and send your love. And I could not understand how this incredible woman was mine, and how you could just open your heart again after so much pain, not just by me, but by many others before me. The courageousness that it takes to open your heart and love again. And you have shown me and you have taught me things that I don't even know where to begin to thank you. I love you with every ounce and fiber of my being and my soul. And I am finding my way back to you now. This is my light. And I'm realizing it's my light that lights the world. You've lit the way for this long, my beloved, and now it's time for me to light the way for you. So what can I do for you? Who can I be for you? I want you to understand that I'm now spending my time very wisely, and that I am being discerning with who I spend time with, how I give my power away, if I give my time and my energy away. And I'm looking back on my life, peeling the layers away, and realizing that I've given my time and energy to the wrong people, to the wrong situations. And you've helped me to see that there are people who didn't want me for me. There are people who wanted me for my money or my things or my fame, but they didn't actually love me or want me. I no longer say yes to things that don't resonate with my soul. And I now say no to people and things if I know it's going to hurt me or if it doesn't serve me. But it's not about being self-serving. This is about self-love, and you've taught me that. You have taught me that. You already know this because you know everything before it happens, including what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. But I see you in my future. You are the vision of perfection. You are the person that I see growing old with me, walking hand in hand, smiling and giggling and laughing. We are the love that will last several lifetimes, not just this lifetime, but I see you in the beyond. I see things now, my dear, and I'm learning to understand this because it scared me. But I see things, I see you, I feel you. When I tell you that I feel your heart, you come in and my heart just explodes, and I can no longer ignore it or deny my love for you. It's not even possible at this point. And all I can think about is how to get to you and how to create this fresh start for us. Sometimes my brain gets in the way and I might falter or I might take a few steps back, but I promise that with each step back, I'm taking 10 steps forward towards you. It's taking all of my might to get to you, all of my everything, every ounce of energy and vitality that I have to get to you, to blast through these obstacles, these barriers. But I know where my heart is. I know where my future is now, and it's with you. It was always you. It was always you. Just going to interject for a minute, guys. As Sarah, the divine feminine, we have the high priestess and the empress, and we have the ace of swords. If there is any doubt in your mind, you better eradicate that shit now, feminines. Your masculine knows exactly who the fuck you are. And I'm sorry to be crass, but this is just too important. The high priestess and the empress and the ace of swords, he knows who you are and what you are. He knows what this connection is. He knows how powerful this is. He knows this is divinely ordained, and he knows you are the one who will bring him the most abundance. He knows that you are fertile in every way. And I'm telling you, there are babies coming through in these connections, guys. There are divinely ordained babies that are meant to be here. So let's go back to the divine masculine's perspective. Nobody else compares to you. You're not just a queen, you're the empress. You are my counterpart. You know how people say the other half, you're my other half, but you're my other whole. It's like you're me, but in another body. Like you're me. I look at you and I see me. And I see our shared past and our shared pain. We've been through the same things. We've seen the same things. We've felt the same things. And it's time that we tell our story and create together. We've been doing this separate for so long. And it's unnecessary. You are the only thing that's kept me going through this darkest night of my soul. It was always your light. Even in the darkest crevices of my soul and my shadows, the times I hated myself the most for the pain I caused you and the pain I caused others and the pain I caused myself. You were always there, just quietly, patiently, receiving, loving, supporting, accepting me. I just couldn't believe it. You never left. And I think I'm starting to realize now that you never will. You are that one person in my life that I know I can count on and rely on, that would drop everything if I needed you. But I want to be that person for you. I want to be that person that you can count on. I want to show you how strong and courageous I am. And I know that courageousness is an open heart. I know that now. I want to be the emperor. I want to be your divine counterpart. Guys, the high priestess, the empress, and the emperor. Does it get any fucking better than this? No. Now look, we have a tower card. There's a tower, okay, coming through. I'm not going to put the tower card in between the emperor and the empress. Hell no. There's a tower card coming through, but this is good. This is a tower that's going to blast. This is the tower of all towers that's going to blast through any remaining obstacles, any triggers that need to come up. Guys, let them come up. Let it burn. Burn those contracts with other people, okay? Burn those karmic contracts. Burn everything. Burn the pain, okay? Burn the mistrust. Burn the manipulation. Whatever it is that you feel, the blame, the shame, the anger, the sadness, the fear, burn that shit. Let it crumble and let it fall to the ground, because that's faulty foundations. That's ego. That's not your soul, okay? There's a fresh start here waiting to happen, but first the tower needs to blast through these connections. So with these reunion energies, guys, the tower is going to come, okay? The tower is going to come. You're going to have this blissful moment of reconnection, and then the tower is going to come. It's not about the tower. It's about how quickly can you recover from this, and how quickly can you restabilize, or are you going to allow yourself to be destabilized and taken off course? It really is up to us. It really is up to you. What do you want? Decide that now and stay steady. Your masculine relies on you to steady the boat when the waters are choppy. He relies on you, okay? He's starting to get stronger. He's going to start to be the one that's there for you, okay? But at this present time, as this tower rolls through these connections, these new beginnings are starting to sprout up, okay? The energy is in the air. It's Venus-Mars conjunction today. The energy is so, so, so powerful. I want you guys to not fear this tower. Don't fear the death card. Don't fear the tower card. We're going to get a clarifier here. Whatever needs to crumble so that unions can commence, that's what's going to crumble here. So let's invite this energy of the tower and allow it to come and invite it into your connection. Yeah, look what this is leading to. The 9 of Cups, blissful, harmonious union and contentment. Guys, invite in this tower moment, because on the other side of this tower, when everything clears, when the debris clears and everything is burned down, the foundations that were never actually real foundations to begin with, this is your fresh start. This is your happily ever after. I'm telling you. I think you guys realize how powerful this energy is. And if you're thinking about giving up, I urge you not to. Not just, for your union, for the sake of all the unions. You have a responsibility as part of this collective, Okay, we all have a responsibility. Every single one of us has that responsibility to be dutiful, to be faithful, to be patient, to be compassionate, to be kind, not just to yourself, to your counterpart, to everyone else on this journey. The more people that come into union and reunion, the more likely you are to come into union and reunion. So chew on that for a sec. The happier everyone is going to be. It's all about perspective. What was I just saying? Dude, the cards have been so on point lately. What was I just saying? It's all about the perspective of the Tower. If you can perceive this Tower as the best possible thing to happen right now in your connection, it's going to lead you to the Nine of Cups. If you're going to resist this Tower moment, guess what? Well, let's ask the cards. What happens if you resist this Tower moment? Let's ask. All right, so let's ask the card, what happens if you resist this Tower moment? Stone people, vigilance. If you decide, okay, if you don't fight the Tower moment, if you invite it in, guess what you get? Okay, if you can change your perspective and flip it upside down, you get your Nine of Cups. It's going to lead you to everything you want and desire. If you choose to resist it, which some of you may, that might be your path. By the way, there's no judgment here. I'm just letting the story play out here. If you choose to resist the Tower, you're going to encounter the potentiality of your masculine going cold, maybe even feeling like heartless. Like stone people to me is heartless, cold, like unobstructed, where you might feel like you just can't get through. They might shut down their hearts or shut off their hearts, or you might shut off your heart. Okay? We don't want that. We need to get out of this idea that separation has to happen. You have to go through separation. You have to go through these. No, that's bullshit. You don't have to go through. There is no stages to twin flame union. Every experience is different for all of us. You get to decide what that looks like. Look at this. Spring and winter. So winter is going to be very important. Like I said, by the end of the year, guys, things are going to shift in such an incredibly positive direction. So let that fucking Tower fall, because a lot of you are going to experience wintertime is going to be the breeding ground for the rebirth of the connection. Okay, wintertime. So yeah, things might feel quiet. Things might feel like it's you're both in reflection time, or maybe you're doing this together. Some of you will be doing this together, and it might just be a period where things are really quite stable. Things are really quite calm, and that's going to feel really damn good, right? And then come spring equinox, and we have a rebirth. We suddenly have unions commencing. I think this is going to happen before then. I think it could happen by the end of the year. But by the springtime, what I'm being told here is that mass unions will be commencing. Lots and lots of unions. Now, we thought that it was going to be springtime this year, right? We weren't ready. Plain and simple. So I was ready, but were you? Were you really ready? Because as a collective, we needed a little bit more time. Okay? The feminine needed more time to heal codependency. The masculine needed more time to heal rejection, abandonment, sexual trauma. A lot of these masculines have been through sexual trauma. They've been abused in some way. Feminines as well. Your masculine is being asked to trust his intuition. Trust this, masculines. So what would your masculine say here? He would say, you know, in the past when I would laugh at you for, you would tell me things. You would tell me you read cards, or you would tell me that you just knew that we were meant to be together, or you called us twin flames, or anything like that. And I would just laugh, or I would just change the subject, or I would get nervous and wouldn't know what to say, or I would shut it down or shut you down in some way. But now I'm getting that feeling. Now I feel that, and I can't shake that. I can no longer shake it. I know what I know. And I know that this is a sacred contract and a sacred devotional love. And I know that I have to hold this safe and hold this close to my heart. I know that I need to ensure that I protect you and protect me and protect us. But I know things. I know you don't think I know things, but I do. I know more things than you think I do. And this feeling, it's like unlike anything that I've ever experienced before. Sometimes it's annoying, and sometimes it keeps me up at night. There's times I've typed text messages out or called you, then hung up before it rang, because I just couldn't shake what we had and what I felt. But now it's so loud. It's like a drum just rolling in my mind at all times, 24/7. And I know now the decision that needs to be made. Now I know. I don't need to ask anyone else. I know what I need to do to get to you. I understand that on a very deep level. And I know that if I don't answer this call, the universe is going to deliver another tower moment, another ego death. And I know that my abundance cannot exist without you. I know that. You are the key. You are the solution to everything. I know that we are here as divine counterparts to create heaven on earth. And I know that it's happening right now. My soul knows. I know so much. And I long and yearn to tell you how much I know, but I need to do it in my own time, in my own way. So I might not do it all at once. I might share little bits and pieces, but I know. I feel it. I know it. I know what we're here to do. And I've had glimpses of our past lives together. I know we've had children. We've had lives. We've had love. We have an ancient history together, and I know that you're my ancient lover. And I know that we're here for a very specific mission. And I know now that there is a collective and that I'm part of that collective. I used to laugh and scoff at that idea now, but now I know that I'm part of that also. And I just want to thank you for being patient with me and loving me despite my flaws, my many, many flaws. And every time I tried to push you away, and you just held steady the entire time. You never gave up. You never gave up on me or on us. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for all the times you saw in me what I couldn't see in myself. I don't know where I'd be without you. I don't even dare think about it or let that thought cross my mind. You have changed my whole life. You have changed the trajectory of my life. You are everything and everyone to me. And I am on my way so, so soon, my love. Please leave the door open and leave the light on, because I'm coming home.